Hey Virgo, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? This is going to be a reading for Virgo starting June 6th. Go for about a week. Can be a little after that. Can also be a future prediction. Might start behind the scenes now and get fulfilled later on. So we're going to see what's happening in love, work, career, money for my Virgos. Whatever Tarot wants you to know. And this one, you know what? I'm actually going to pull two for Virgo. Don't tell the other signs. These are going to be, both are very strong to me. These are going to be the zodiac signs who resonate with you most next week. They're going to have the biggest influence on your week. I never pulled two, but two called me. So Virgo, let's see who that is. They are. All right. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. And if you would, I'm asking if you'd say hello and tell me where you're watching from. It just blows my mind how everybody is around the world. So tell me where you're watching from. Say hello. I'm between Boston and New York, closer to Boston. So hello from the U.S. in the Northeast. I love that. And while you're there, please like and subscribe. It really helps grow my channel, and I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. So what do we got going on for Virgo? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you started with, this rarely happens. You had two strong zodiac cards. You started with two zodiac cards, a Pisces and a Leo. And you also have Capricorn in this read. You had a lot of people this week. You got a lot of people around you influencing your week this week. You are getting a message. Somebody's thinking about you. Could be a Leo. You're going to get a message this week from someone, and it could be about something that's going to happen at the end of the summer. Leo is Leo season, and that's what, last week of July into August 22nd or so. You're getting, it could be an offer or a visit, but it has something to do that it's going to fulfill itself by the end of the summer. This Page of Cups. There is somebody who's thinking about you. They've had to really work up the courage to reach out to you. So it could be someone you haven't heard from for a while, or that maybe things are off. If this is a work situation, this could be someone that maybe you wanted to do, maybe you wanted to work for, or maybe you wanted to partner with your company that didn't work out in the past, and now they've thought about it, and now they're coming back in. They'd like another shot at this. They've been thinking about you. I think you may hear from someone with a work situation who are going to come back in and say, now we have, either it's a different position or a different job, but there's something someone that you either turned down or they turned you down is going to come back in. Or it's a love situation. Somebody from your past is going to reach out to you. They've been thinking about you, and they're trying to get the courage to do that. I do see the beginning of the week you're in a really happy place. You have victory celebration. You're celebrating something, Virgo. It could have something to do from the end of last year, but you're in a good place. It can have something to do with fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's some new growth, but they're really happy about a situation. But by the middle of the week, we do have a shakeup here. There is a shakeup. Now, we do have on June 10th a new moon, and it's not just a new moon, which is usually about revisiting the past and bringing in a new beginning. It is a solar eclipse in Gemini. So what that means is Gemini has two faces. So while you think things were going okay, things might not have been really as they are, and things get shook up a little bit. So be really mindful when this message comes through to you, that they may not be, how you see them may not be how they really are. Okay? There could be some hidden bad behaviors from the past that are still there, even though they tell you that there's not. in a love situation, especially a twin flame situation. It's also a Capricorn card. A Capricorn might not be the way you thought they were. But there is something about, even though you're happy about something, if this person reaches out with this new offer, be very mindful, Virgo, that it is as they're presenting it to you, or you think that it is. Okay, it's this Gemini has deception. This solar eclipse. Just be really careful. Okay, don't get your hopes up and then find out it's not what it was, or that they promised you they've changed when they haven't. Okay. So whoever this is, you have the Queen of Cups energy on the bottom. This is about you, Virgo, really being able to see the future. I think when this person or situation comes in, I think you're you are gonna tame that. You're not just gonna be all emotional and not pay attention to details. That is not Virgo anyway. You're going to look at things realistically, but you're going to judge this situation with your head and your heart. You're not going to take this situation or walk away from it solely on how you feel emotionally. I think you're going to really look at, there were these problems in the past, and I'm not so sure that they're done. So I don't think you're not going to be fooled, Virgo, because you've got more tools as a Virgo, right? You look at things very analytically, but also this is a very nurturing and warm way, right? This is a very mindful. You're not going out of your way to call people out on the carpet or anything like that. You're just going to be mindful and do your thing. But just so you know that this situation does look like, just be sure that this job coming back or this person coming back, if they told you whatever was going to be fixed or changed, they're not so sure it is. So just make sure. Okay, just make sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. There is something or someone still in the background here. Being very mindful, if it's someone coming back in for you, that they may not be over, or they might not be single. They could still be attached to someone else. If it's a workplace situation, that you might not be the only person they offer this to. Okay, just be careful of this. And at the bottom we have the Emperor, which is also an Aries, but that is about this is about you just not doing the ups and downs. This is about just really solid, even keeled energy and keeping things the same. You'll take it under advisement. Okay, that's the phrase I'm getting. You just take it under advisement. You're not gonna get your emotions all over. You just may go really slow for a while before you make any decision. You're just going to keep things the same. I don't think you're going to say yes or no. You're just going to let it all kind of play itself out. All right. So let's see. All right. First, I'm going to pull a mantra card for you. A card. Let's see. What is your word for this week? What is your word? This has been a really tough planetary time. And so June 10th, please mark that down, okay? So let's see. That is your solar eclipse and your new moon. What is going to be the word for Virgo during this time? What do they need to hang their hat on, so to speak? Well, you have Wheel of Fortune. You have the Angel of Destiny. You do have this is karma. It's being played out. It's also a really big amount of money coming in. It's also a soulmate karma, twin flame situation. It is your destiny. So, Wheel of Fortune. So, your word for the week is destiny. This was all meant to be revisited and come to a head, and for you to just sit with it and decide, what you're going to do. This has all been played out. So, destiny is your word, and it's Wheel of Fortune. So there's big money here at play. So now the two signs, like I said, we saw Pisces, we saw Leo, and we saw Capricorn. You have Scorpio and Aries are your two strongest this week. You had Aries twice. We saw him at the bottom of the deck. Aries is going to be particularly strong for you this week. He showed up twice. We have Scorpio, we have Pisces, Leo, and Capricorn. A lot of people in this situation, which I think is why we've got this. So if you've been dating more than one person, or you've been looking at different companies or, work situation, these are the two that I think are going to really play themselves out. All right, my Virgo friends, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next Sunday. Just remember, don't do anything fast, but I know my Virgos won't. Okay? Thank you.